today's video, a video about Taijiquan. So I myself started Taijiquan a little bit later than I started with Wing Chun. So Wing Chun was around 1987. Taijiquan, I did not start until 2004, exactly 20 years ago. At that time, I started with my CPAC in Leung Ting Wing Chun, Sifu Elm form, with learning the Yang Sheng Fu large frame. At the time, I really didn't go in with all my heart yet. It took some time to really understand what Taijiquan is about. But eventually, I delved into it with all my essence, with all my being. Really became my second love together with Wing Chun. And I traveled all over the world for Taijiquan. I learned in Hong Kong, in Shanghai, in Singapore, in New Zealand, and in Canada. So it's an art that I approach from different lineages. And an important point is I always started the lineage and finished the lineage before I delved into the next one. So in New Zealand, I learned the Huangchen Chan lineage. In Shanghai, I learned the Tian Shaolin lineage. And in Vancouver, Canada, I studied with Sifu Sergio. Oh, of course, I forgot to mention Taiwan. I also studied the Huangchen Chan lineage in Taiwan. So, yeah, quite a few countries that I traveled to study Taijiquan in depth. So I made my curriculum for my association, the Schools of Kung Fu, called the Three-Pillar Yang Tai Chi curriculum, which I also teach online at this academy. So the three-pillar is really starting with Huangchen Chan lineage, moving on to the Samtam lineage, and then eventually going into the Tian Shaolin lineage. But as I'm a lover of history, I read a lot, interviewed a lot of people. Years ago, I found out that the main training partner of Tian Shaolin was Yang Xiaohou, the brother of Yang Sheng Fu. What many don't realize is that Tian Shaolin actually did the Bai Si with Yang Jianhou. And it was actually a real adopted son of Yang Jianhou. So he lived in the Yang family household together with Yang Sheng Fu and Yang Xiaohou. And many of the challenge fights at that time in China that were done by the Yang family, it was often Tian Shaolin doing the challenge fight with Yang Xiaohou in his corner. So there was this special connection. Also, when I learned from Tian family in Shanghai, they always talked about Yang Xiaohou. So I was very interested also in the Yang Xiaohou lineage. So eventually, I started to really look into it, delve into it, and become very curious of learning that lineage itself and seeing the similarities with the Tian Shaolin lineage, which are very obvious and plenty. And I got luck being accepted as an online student of Master Xi Xingchen of Guoyang, China. And I started learning the system online with him. Till eventually, a few weeks ago, I went to Guoyang. I demonstrated the forms. I got tested, passed, and was allowed to do the Bai Si, and became a sixth generation successor in that lineage. And here's the official green book that appoints me as a lineage holder and that I'm allowed to teach the lineage. So because this was another lineage add-on on the three-pillar Yang Tai Chi, I thought it was a little bit too much and I should not touch the three-pillar Yang Tai Chi curriculum. So I decided to put the Yang Xiaohou lineage of Gu Lisheng as passed on to me in Guiyang. I decided to connect it to the Eternal Spring Institute. I talked a lot with Sifu Chi about this and with the senior Kung Fu brothers there. And I got the okay to link it up to the Eternal Spring Institute. It was also made clear to me by Master She that only 6th generation students, holders of this book, of the Green Book, are allowed to teach this lineage worldwide. None of the 6th generation students have any students of 7th generation students that are allowed to teach the art. So in case you see something on social media or something online, the people using the name Guli Sheng or Yang Xiaohou Tai Chi, and they are not 6th generation lineage holders of the Green Book and direct student of Master She Xinzhen, then it means they're doing something they are not allowed to do. So let that be clear. Here is a small clip that when Master She, after the Baisi ceremony, basically asked for my help to spread his lineage throughout the Western world.
Make you more known, especially to the people like you who have the resource, the knowledge, and the power to spread the Taiji wide open, wide through the world.
哦，好好，谢谢哈。
第四嘛就是果树真传，里面也叫真认真的学习嘛。
So number 4, he is the sole successor, like we all know. So, and under his command, he will like you to also learn from him and to spread.
干杯！
最后干杯之前，还有一句话，就是说我的这个是真正的东西。
那真的讲甜甜。
哎，那么你们要把我的这个发扬光大。干杯哦！好，干杯了。
The last one is I am the real thing. Please help me to spread.
干杯！干杯！干杯！
动筷子，那个很大的动筷子。
And yeah, I was very honored at that moment, and that's the mission now. So at the Eternal Spring Institute, we're going to focus on Yang Xiaohou Tai Chi, and in the future, with Sifu Kleber Battaglia, we're also going to add the Wu style Tai Chi, which in a way is also very connected to the Yang family Taijiquan. But that's a topic of another video altogether. Okay? See you all in next week's video. Thank you.